It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. A man who played collegiately over in East Lansing. Here's Ken Walker. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, that was been the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
From the 28, it's second and 5. Mayfield to throw it. A quick throw there. It's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one. Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17.
Oh, nigga, I'm gone.
Woo! 30 yards all in all. And the Lions will take over.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They go play action here. Purdy. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the
now Purdy. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That one caught by Rice. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Purdy looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Khalil Shakir, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Got people in here watching greatness right now.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Offense at the line. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited.
And it ain't
But
done.
so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Let the record fool you.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that is
Let the record fool you now.
a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. You talk about this Lions defense. And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Here's Mayfield. He'll try and do this himself. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it here. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Purdy from the gun.
Niggas is too strong.
Washington. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, you want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
Stop playing.
He's got his man. It's
Stop playing. We're going to test it.
Rasheed Rice, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I was in this broadcasting on YouTube. Got the nigga that's in the little group chat watching. Step.
Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
Over the line.
Only managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Mayfield on play action.
He's right there to go pick it, man. Go pick it off.
First catch for
He's right there with it. Don't make a play.
First down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah.
The Packers with the football here.
What was you over there on? Nothing?
Quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Said, what was you on over there? Nothing?
Straight ahead, Walker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And brought down. Not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
180. Hey, alert 33.
Now Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this will wind up the Lions' first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Finding Shakir across the formation. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Khalil Shakir 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
It's the score, Lions 21, Packers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Purdy bootlegging it.
22-yard line.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get into the end zone.
Stop, dude. That's Purdy. Nigga, stop playing. Nigga, move his legs too, boy.
A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Bass on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Lions 28, Packers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is what...
Down the numbers. There he goes. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. Kenneth Walker with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the...
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Cook up the gut. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Watch out!
Here's the occasional ball carrier. It's Taysom Hill. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taysom Hill taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, alert, alert!
Back to Walker on first down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing, Mayfield. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, it's Walker. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 172 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Walker fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Trey Tucker. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Final play of the half. Purdy going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown. And the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
reverse now for the point after. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This shit was never good since the first kick.
The first half could have gone any better for them, so what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Hot.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And in for the Lions touchdown. Rasheed Rice with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Shit, cakewalk, man. With a compact. Need some comp with a comp.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Here's Walker to start the drive.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Credit the stop there to Leo Chanel, getting into the backfield and stopping him in his tracks.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Mayfield now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep.
I would think the same thing. I might be the next nigga that might drop 80 on him.
And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds
Then
up
if I
incomplete.
put up 100,
An
shit.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
All right, Brandon.
And nigga Dan Campbell be saying bite them niggas' kneecaps off, man.
Must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
Get set. Hop, hop.
Purdy now to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
He on for the record, fuck it. This nigga finna have 8 passing TDs.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's Purdy.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
And when you have success storing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Get set. Get set. Hey, watch this. Watch it. Check. Lucky.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Biggest dude, man.
Rasheed Rice with touchdown number 3 of the game and 6 on the year. And the Lions have taken a 6-touchdown
It's gonna be a long ass fucking game. No, he already out of there. He already out. Oh no, yeah.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Lions 56, Packers 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would
Oh, ooh, I was about to go the other way. Playing with it.
They wanted, they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit.
Oh, we all over that. That's how you jam him up. Throw him off his route and pick it up.
It's Brian Branch with it.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions,
hey, man, this shit like a dictionary over here, man.
And start making better plays.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. Kareem Hunt, 47.
Stop at the 1. Get probably another touchdown.
The Lions get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might
Oh, yeah, this shit been going for
undone. Finally here in the second half,
to a bluey.
that got done.
This shit finna go to a bluey in a minute.
And kick this one away.
Oh, he up out of there.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Mayfield to throw it.
Oh, I didn't jump that shit. I was all over that.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
Oh, we still gonna take it off the lag.
Oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And nearly a touchdown as they
I'm going for the motherfucking record, man. Alright, that's 6. I'm going for 7. Hey, we out here breaking records over here in Detroit, man. A few other niggas do it over there.
So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Get set. 21. Hold on. 18. Watch out.
Purdy is set up to throw it here.
He open. Oh, I told you he open. Just have to wait for it. That's it. It was gonna be open before he could do it.
Khalil Shakir from 3 yards out. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams
I was still gonna make a play. Still gonna make a play.
advance the ball through the air.
He ain't passing 50 yards. If y'all still in there, he ain't crossing 50 no more.
Completion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I'm going for 100. That's the goal right now.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Get set, 21.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Purdy.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense so far on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Purdy.
I was about to do it to him. I was about to do it to him.
6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy setting up the screen for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun, Purdy. Pass taken in by his tight end. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Darnell Washington, 31 yards. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
One more to break record.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail.
And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And my goodness, another interception.
Over with.
Picked up
Gave
by
it.
Andre Cisco. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff comes to Cook.
Good
Job of finding the open space to
Spank
run as
that.
he's down close to the 30 here.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Oh, got me.
Down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Purdy. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
How did he
This
get
defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Trucks over him. And he'll be taken down, but he does have
Y'all
first
see
down
10
here.
touchdown passes?
Give him credit.
Oh, at
They
least
really
one more.
wanted it
What he
down
had
on
9.
4th. They executed
He gonna
for
get it.
9 yards, and the offense
He
stays
got
out there.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
He's getting that motherfucker.
The Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
This is caught.
Nigga, stop playing. Nigga, we'll go 10.
Score again. Yet another touchdown.
10 touchdown passes.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Bass on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while
Yeah,
ago
yeah.
as they just add on to their big lead.
Lions 84. Packers 13.
Here are the Lions
Yeah.
now as they line up and kick
Yeah, a
this
whole
one.
lot of that. Whole lot of that. Whole Eddie Q going around. Niggas better watch out for the Detroit boys.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got.
That shit up
They gotta
next
sit
season.
back and have a long
Yeah,
field to cover. They
yeah.
want to try and put points on the board.
I thought he got back up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
I know what he wants, man. You know what he wants, man.
Picked off by
You know what?
Marshawn Lattimore. Yet another mistake.
Yeah, I'm going for 11
Interception there.
touchdown
Gosh, you look up
passes.
at the
Fuck it.
scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what
But
happens when you get
every
this
time I
big,
score, every play on
you're
offense.
supposed to make all
He ain't
the
stopped me that
plays,
one
right?
time
You're
from
supposed to
scoring.
try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take
get on the
even more
motherfucking ground.
chances.
Oh, they bullshitting.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch?
Have a little more
when they
confidence,
score
you know.
and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count, can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Throwing here, Purdy.
I got you.
Yeah, he's got it.
I'm going for
Lions
11.
will use the first of their
That record.
That'll
I
leave
want
them
that
two
record.
remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
2nd and 2.
Oh, he thought he was on it. He thought he was on it. He was going to be too quick to get to. We got that 90. That's what we do. It ain't no 80. Add some more to that. Damn near 100.
This is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Nigga, don't let me score one more time. Don't let him come on no kick return. Take it back to the crib. Going for 2.
And kick this one away.
Oh, please let this nigga fumble. Let me drop 100. Let him fumble.
Going to come to a quick end.
Damn.
He is belted at the end of that one.
Yeah, oh, that's a dub. I'm not. Yeah, it's a dub. Desync and all that. It's a dub. The game kicked him out. I need that. Damn, I get though they want to get my niggas stats.
Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling.
Man, bro, I don't want to say the stats, no nothing.
Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose.